Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Brandy and you're watching the Glam Belle, and today we're actually going to do sort of a vlog style video. I am headed to Fairfax, Virginia. I'm about 2.5 hours away from a med spa that I'm headed to today to have my eyebrows microbladed and to have lip blushing done for the first time. I'm a little nervous. I'm not nervous about microblading. This will be my 4th time having microblading done. I had it in 2016 the first time. I had it in 2017 the second time. I had it in 2019 the last time, and it's been almost 3 years. So this is what my brows are looking like. I do have a full video on my last treatment back in 2019, so I'll leave that in the description box if you want to see that entire experience. Sure, it's probably going to be very similar to today's experience, except for today I'm getting lip blushing done as well. Lip blushing is very similar to microblading. It is a semi-permanent treatment, basically like a semi-permanent tattoo, specifically to give color to the lips. Now, I am silly and put on my plumping gloss a little bit ago, not even thinking about it because it's just such second nature. My lips look nice and pink right now because of that plumping gloss, but I typically don't have barely any color to my natural lips, which is why I really wanted to have this done. I want to just have that nice, natural pink look to the lips without putting anything on them. Basically, I want my lips to look like maybe a shade darker than this. We're gonna go have this done, and I'm gonna take you guys along with me and show you how it goes.
I made it to the Butte Bar here in Fairfax, Virginia. I've been coming to the same girl for my microblading since 2015. This is her new space, and it is so cute. This is actually their facial room, their esthetician room, and then they have another room that is specifically for microblading and lip blushing. The whole place is just too cute for words. Okay, so starting off with numbing cream. We went ahead and started with the brows first. We numbed up and then we picked the color. I did go with a lighter shade this time. I really wanted it to be a softer look. And if you haven't seen the microblading process before, I do show this in my other video as well, but this is the process. It's basically like a little tool that makes tiny little cuts into the skin. This is what gives the brows that natural hair-like appearance. And this is where they just add the ink, let it sit for a little bit, and then they wipe it away. This is that moment where you look at it and you're like, what the heck have I done? But you just got to trust the process. And as they wipe it away, you see the finished product. And I was so happy. So this is right after, and they're also numbing up my lips because now it's time for lip blushing. This is the lip blushing kit that we used. It is one of the best on the market. I went with the absolute lightest pink shade that they offered because, number one, I was just a little bit afraid, but you lose a lot of the pigment. So it looks a little bit dark here, but it actually is much lighter once it heals. Not gonna lie, this process was much more painful than the microblading.
Okay, we are just finished with microblading and lip blushing. I just got out. We are swollen, you guys. This is super crazy swollen, but I can already see that this is going to look so pretty. I'm gonna probably lose about 60% of the pigment that you see right here, and probably about 40 to 50% of the pigment that you see on the brows. Both get darker before they get lighter. I will update you guys throughout the week. Okay, friends, it has officially been a full day since I had my eyebrows microbladed and my lips blushed. This is what we are looking like 24 hours in. My lips are definitely super crusty. They're super dry, and it's like I keep putting on the ointment that they gave me, but it almost feels like that ointment dries them out even more. My eyebrows are pretty dark, which is normal. They get darker before they get lighter because they have to heal, right? They'll scab up and you'll lose some of that pigmentation. And that's kind of what's happening with the lips as well. I feel like if I smile too big or if I open up my mouth too wide to try to eat or anything like that, like my lips are just gonna like crack. And it is starting to peel, as you can see. It's starting to peel a little bit. But yeah, this is 24 hours in, and I will update you again tomorrow. Okay, we are back, and it has officially been 48 hours into the healing process. So let's get a really up close and personal look. This is what the lips are looking like. And they look really good. And then here is what the brows are looking like. They have gotten a little bit darker, I feel like. With the lips, today has been definitely a very peely, crusty day. They look good now, but it's about 6 p.m. This morning when I woke up, they were very, very crusty, very peely, and I feel like this entire day has just been a process of like my whole top layer of my lips just kind of flaking off. I still have a lot of kind of dry patches right around the edges. I love the color that they are right now. Like if this is the finished look, if this is the finished color, I will be so happy. We'll see if I hold on to any of this pigment or if it continues to kind of peel off. Eyebrows, they haven't started really scabbing up or anything yet, and I've just been putting ointment on those. I put ointment on that this morning, and I've also been putting just like Eucerin ointment all over my lips throughout the day. So far, I'm loving them, and I will update you guys tomorrow. I'm officially 3 days into the healing process after having my eyebrows microbladed and my lips blushed. Eyebrows still haven't started peeling yet, and it is possible that they could still get a little bit darker before they start kind of shedding. But the lips is where I wanted to really update you. I do feel like most of the peeling has happened at this point, but I do still have a few little dry patches that I feel like will probably end up flaking off. But what happened today is something that I was afraid of. See, when I was researching lip blushing, one of the things that they said is if you get fever blisters really bad, then you definitely need to make sure that you're taking medication because lip blushing can cause a breakout. I take medication every single day for fever blisters because I get them chronically and I always have since I was little. But even with the medicine, I definitely have started having a little breakout. I can feel a few down here. I have a couple right here and one right here. Now, hopefully because I'm on medicine, it won't get any worse than what it is right now. And I keep slathering my lips in this. And that is my 3-day update. My official 6-day update after having microblading and lip blushing done. I did skip a few days because not much had changed, so I didn't want it to be boring. But the brows are finally starting to flake off. We've got some scabbing going on. We've got little pieces that are coming off. The lips are basically healed. I do have 2 itty bitty little cold sores over here that are healing from that process, but the lips are pretty much done, I think. And I love the color, love how they healed up. But the brows, we're in that weird process now. And the brows are definitely in that like itchy stage where you know that it's healing. So I'm trying not to like itch them or touch them. But yeah, everything is healing up very lovely. And that is my 6-day update. Guys, this is my last final check-in. It has been 10 days. Everything is completely healed. So let's take a little up close look. Here is the lips with nothing on them. That was the one thing I wasn't sure how I was gonna like it. I did go with the absolute lightest shade, but I am so happy with the color that they turned out. I wanted it to be like a normal person's kind of rosy lips. It doesn't look like I have on lipstick, which of course you can go much darker with the lip blushing if you want. But I really love this, and I don't even think I'm gonna get a touch up because I really love the way it looks. Okay, eyebrows. Here are the brows. Completely healed. They've scabbed up, they have flaked off, and all of this is just the pigment and whatever little brow hairs that I have. I love that we went lighter with the shade. This is like the perfect color. And once I have a full face of makeup, if I want them to look a little bit darker, I can add makeup to it and make them look darker. I just want to go over a few quick questions that I know you guys will probably have. One, the cost. Where I go, microblading costs $600, and then the lip blushing is $500. If you go to the Beauty Bar, the place that I went, I'll leave her information in the description box, and mention my name, you will get $50 off either one of these services. Pain level, microblading, in my opinion, a 2. I mean, they put numbing cream, and I just feel like it's more of an annoyance than it is pain. Lip blushing is probably a level 7 because it hurt. Okay, it hurt. Lip blushing is painful. There's a lot of nerves there. It's a very, very sensitive place. And so it was definitely painful. Was it worth it? Absolutely. Now for the lips, you know, I can't tell you long-term because this is the first time I've ever had lip blushing done, but my microblading has always lasted very, very well. Like I'd say a good 1.5 to 2 years before it really starts to fade. I feel like I've had really great success with microblading. Hopefully my lips will hold on to this pigment for, you know, a year or two. If you guys have any questions whatsoever that I have not answered in this video, please leave them in the comments below. Hopefully, if you are thinking about microblading or lip blushing, hopefully this video really helped you kind of solidify your decision, whether you want to get it or whether you don't. And I think that is it for this video. I love you guys so incredibly much, and I will see you in my next one. Peace out.